Hello friends, it's Yusuf on Thursday, the 3rd of October 2024. I record these videos towards the end of the day and it's really stressful because sometimes I have things in the evening and I have to leave early, and so I've got this additional time pressure to record before I have to rush. Today I'm going for a swimming lesson because this is something that I want to improve. Swimming has always been challenging for me and I really want to incorporate it into my life because I think it's a really good form of exercise that you can keep doing. So I decided to tackle it again and take some more lessons. And of course I'm going to have to implement that with practice, which is something that I haven't done before. And I also asked my studio neighbour to be a bit quiet so I could record this video, and then I've got a little bit more pressure and feeling stressed about that. Anyway, today I had set myself the task of starting on a watch strap for a client that's due to be delivered for the end of this month. And I've not done anything. I have been completely stressed and worked up, and it's because I just really don't enjoy bespoke work. It's something that I have been noticing over the years, and I don't take much bespoke work anymore, but there are a few people that I still take things from, and I probably will eventually phase that out also. But it always stresses me out. And on my trip in Italy, I was speaking with Tana Leatherstein, and we discussed lots of things, but one of the things that we discussed was how he started his business, which is Pegai, and he initially started experimenting with making things himself, but he realized that it just was not for him. And he's done different things to make his business work. So he moved to manufacturing in Turkey in his brother's factory, and they employed many people. And now he's moved to Ubrique and is doing something different. But the message that he had was that we should keep the things in our business that excite us and find ways to delegate or outsource the things that don't. Because we have to do so many things, especially if you are working in your business on your own. And many of us also choose these creative paths because we don't like being in jobs and all of the different things that we have to do there. So in our own businesses, we get to define exactly what we do. And especially these days, there's more and more that we have to do, for example, making content or our own websites and things like that. And I think it's really important, that message, to keep in your business what excites you. For me, the thing that really excites me is coming up with new ideas and bringing those ideas to life and making them maybe even a few times until I've completely perfected them. But then after that, I'm really not interested. And I think that's partly why I'm not interested in bespoke work, because it's not a creative idea that comes within me. So often when I get requests that are not time limited, I will sit on them until I'm able to bring my own vision to that request. So if it's a belt, I'm very unlikely to just make a standard belt or a standard bracelet, whatever the request is. But when I can think of putting my own twist on it, and that can take years, it has, then I will be happy to make that into a product for the person. And as I think about how I want to structure my business and my practice and my life moving forward, I'm really going to remember that advice to keep what excites me and find ways of letting go, changing, delegating the things that really don't. Because I think there are an infinite way to structure things, but we are only presented with a very narrow way of succeeding in whatever field that we've chosen. And when it's something that is to do with making, very often we are funneled into, well, you make stuff, you sell stuff, or you outsource stuff, or you get stuff into galleries. It's really narrowly defined, but I think as much as we lament the social media and the internet and all of the additional things that it's given us, I think it's also given us opportunities to devise completely new ways of being in whatever sector that we are. So this is one of the reasons why I'm also here on YouTube, so that I can explore and figure out these things and see exactly what I want to do. And speaking about what I'm going to do, the next 3 months are going to be really busy. I am a judge on the Heritage Crafts Leatherworker and Junior Leatherworker of the Year Awards, and those are being announced in November, and that's really exciting. I'm also selected as a up-and-coming content creator by Meta, that's Facebook and Instagram, and I'm part of a community there, and I've been invited to Meta Fest, and that's where I guess they give us training and we meet with brands and we can discover how to be a content creator. I'm not sure, I'll let you know. And also I've been selected to be a part of the London Made Me pop-up shop, and this gives creatives like myself an opportunity to be in a central London location in December, and this is the first time I have ever done anything that's public facing and retail in such a way. The program actually starts next week. We have a learn phase, a build phase, and a deliver phase, something like that. So the learn phase is classroom based, and then the build phase is where we design and build our shop front or shop fittings, and then we run the shop in December. I'm really excited about it because I really love being with the people, and I am planning on working there whilst the shop is running, maybe even full time. I might move as much of the studio there for a whole month and work there, as long as I can get work to a certain level that I could do it there. Or I can go back and forth if I need to prepare some things. I suppose it's not going to be too challenging. But those are the main things that are going on between now and the end of the year. And of course, in between there, I have to make a lot of stock to have in the shop. And I'm quite excited to think about how I would put together my shop area, because that's something I did here with the workshop, and I really like putting together and creating a space. So those are the things that I'm doing, and I'm wondering how I'm going to document all that, because it's easy to record these videos in the studio, but from next week I won't be in the studio. So do I record these on the go? Do I record bits of what I'm doing and put things together? These videos are easy at the moment. I wanted an easy entry because all I do is sit here and talk and minor editing, and then I upload. But if I start capturing more things on the go, I'll have to do more editing, and it will be more challenging to post daily videos. and I'm also wondering whether I should be posting 7 days a week or 6 days a week, and how I'm going to manage all of this alongside running the shop. I think it will be really exciting to document the whole thing, so it's something that people can also watch and understand exactly what goes into putting together a pop-up shop, because it may be something that you'd be considering. So lots of things to think about, but right now I need to get ready to leave so that I can make my swimming lesson on time. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching.